Every town, billionaire backer Michael Bloomberg will reportedly spend $45 million between now and November to help elect Kamala Harris to the presidency and favored candidates in 8 states for Senate, House, and legislative state offices as well. Everytown President John Feinblatt said this, quote, "With MAGA Republicans pushing an extreme guns everywhere agenda," I haven't seen that, "this election is a life or death moment, so every town is going all out to mobilize the majority of Americans who want to live free from the fear of gun violence. From sending Vice President Harris to the Oval Office to helping our own volunteers win office, we'll elect gun sense champions up and down the ballot." They will stop at nothing, guys and gals. Before I get you even more bothered and fired up, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, that's CMMG. CMMG is an American company here in the States, staffed by Americans. They make great tools of several types and sizes and chambers. They're awesome folks. They're patriots who took money out of their own pocket to sue the ATF and their unconstitutional infringements that never stop. If you use code GNG10, if you happen to shop with them and buy tools or whatever, you'll save big. CMMG, they're phenomenal patriots. They're friends to myself and my family, and they're awesome. I love them. Thank you all for supporting my family and the channel. Now, according to the Washington Post, these expenditures will occur in California, New York, and Minnesota, and the following swing states: Arizona, Michigan, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Now, the full list of candidates that the group supports with this money will be released in the coming weeks. And some of the money is expected to support local candidates that the group has recruited through its Demand a Seat program, which encourages activists and survivors of gun violence to run for public office. If only we had a billionaire that would help 2A activists and people who have used the Second Amendment to defend their life and others. If only we could have a billionaire support these folks to run for office, then we would actually see some big changes. But here we are. Now, some of this money will also be used to recruit students at 32 college and university campuses. The report also said that the group's leaders said the effort will focus on younger voters, voters of color, and suburban women, with field offices in Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Now, billionaire Michael Bloomberg, who founded Everytown for Gun Safety, is one of the biggest donors of the Democrat Party. He's donated $19 million already to Future Forward, which is a super PAC backing Kamala Harris for president. And we already know that Harris is on record being in favor of a mandatory buyback of semi-automatic rifles that she never even sold, so she can't buy them back. She's also in favor of red flag and the universal background checks and gun registration and safe storage and all kinds of crazy stuff. But this money injection by Bloomberg is in addition to $15 million that the anti-gun Giffords group is already planning to help to help Harris win the presidency, and also help down-ballot Democrats in key states to advance that gun control agenda. It's infuriating. Millions and millions of dollars. It's so frustrating. But what we can do about that in the immediate is there are almost 10 million of us, gun owners, hunters, who aren't even registered to vote. It's inexcusable. If we had almost 10 million more people voting to stop the tyrannical grab of our Second Amendment right, they wouldn't even be able to cheat that much to win. So, do what you got to do to get registered to vote in your state, and subscribe to the channel if you love the Second Amendment. Subscribing costs you nothing, but it just keeps you in the loop. If you think the Second Amendment is more important than any of this bullshit, then hit the like button, comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.